Alright. What is up, you guys? Jay Zilla here, and welcome back to the Outer Worlds 2. They just did a big update on this game. I'm not sure what's changed yet, but maybe we'll see some differences. Now, I'm just going to pull up my chat here before we get into it. Alright, just give me 1 minute here. I like the little music in this game. Okay, I think I'm all good. Let me just double check the audio. Okay, I got my audio. I always gotta double check it nowadays. Now, before we start, I'm just going to send my stream over to Twitter. Not like anybody uses Twitter. But it's going to Twitter, so there it is. Alright, continue where I left off. Yeah, I'm still kind of working on the best way to let you guys know when I stream. I've been thinking about setting up kind of a schedule where I just stream on like Mondays and Thursdays and Sundays or something. And just every day, every Sunday, Thursday, and Monday, I'll try to stream at like the same time around noon. That's kind of what I'm thinking. Also, I do plan on doing my final Fallout 3 stream this Thursday, and I'm going to start that at noon, so 12 p.m. Eastern time is when it'll start. And that will be the final stream for Fallout 3.
From home, but our Arcadia Grown League is a worthy substitute. Certainly a more profitable program than the Protector it's water.
Okay, so we got talk Auntie's Choice or the Order into helping take the archive. These are all side quests. Get the secret drink recipe. So this is the Raptidon Bite. The bottom runger. They got this secret drink over there. Everyone's dying to try it, and some guy wanted the recipe to it.
They call it. My, how imaginative. And don't get me started on their arbitrary rule changes. Bronzing is prohibited in the Tuesday and Thursday zones? Why even have the T-zones then? Oh, and sportsmanlike conduct is tolerated.
Get you something?
Looking for the proprietor.
Afraid he stepped away to his office.
Where's that located?
He's around the corner to the right, just past the stairs. Likely find him whipping up a fresh batch of Raptidon Bite cocktails. Won't do it in front of me.
Why not?
The drink's quite a hit around here, and it's Melquiades' own proprietary recipe. People would literally kill to find it out.
I bet you probably figured out the Raptidon Bite recipe by now.
If I did, I certainly wouldn't share it with the likes of you. Stuff sells hand over fist. Think the boss would share that with me? I'm just a lowly factotum around here. I mean, I actually been concocting my own cocktail creations in my odd-off hour. I'm very creative, but, you know, he don't care.
You ever come up with your own secret recipe?
In fact, I have. I once made a drink called Death by Purple Berry and Ulcer-Uranium Poisoning. Very high concept. Only a select clientele would appreciate it. Fleetingly. More's the pity.
What nature inflicts to offer higher quality.
There's a wrapped on bite cocktail right there. It does look like a good cocktail, doesn't it? It reminds me of like a Shirley Temple type drink.
Fortified by our products. So strive, thrive, survive, arrive. Armed with Auntie's choice. Trust your Auntie.
Horse comestibles! Horse comestibles! We're literally
Try
giving
one
them
of
away!
Auntie's Choice tobacco-laden products, and you'll say it's addicting.
Today is a sale at Auntie's Choice.
It's addicting.
That right. Every day is a sale when you're shopping for the best products at the lowest prices.
Yeah.
Oh, we got a murder in here.
Your bids on the best things that money can buy. So she made sure
All right, well, let's not get involved in a murder right now.
lowest price that she can afford.
How do you know it's the best
Find out the secret formula. Learn the mysterious individual's secrets. Every day, an unnamed individual shows up at the Esplanada with a map and security detail in tow. He must have dirt on someone. Someone's gonna know.
No time to conversate. Pleasure not doing business with you.
Yeah, you too, buddy.
The system's glorious efficacy. While the Protectorate decide what its subjects get, we respond to what you want through your decisions.
I'm sorry, but I'm quite busy at the moment. There are a half-dozen sinks left to clean this shift, as well as one thoroughly formidable latrine, and I... Wait. How terribly rude of me! It's you! You're the one who talked me down from my horrible course at the N-Ray range on Golden Ridge.
Oh, yeah. Victor, what are you doing here?
Improving myself, my friend. I have a new lease on my existence, and it's all thanks to you. You see, I meditated on your words, and on the events that led me to strapping myself to an explosive threatening to kill us both. Something had to change. I realized that the tremendous question, that of controlling the universe's uncertainty, was too tremendous to pursue. So I sought an environment I could control.
Keeping these bathrooms clean is your way of controlling uncertainty.
Keeping these bathrooms clean is a vast understatement. This is a constant battle against the forces of entropy and the ship's inept cafeterial staff. Where my prior position faced constant, impossible questions, now I can ponder the tangible. I've already begun a dissertation. Efficient clog removal in modern ship plumbing. Anyhow, I mean not to ramble. Once again, consider me in your debt, eternally. If you ever require a sanitation engineer, I shall come running, mop in hand.
All right. Well, I need the cocktail recipe. I wonder where it would be.
Next, we have Reginald Oswald in proprietary insight acquisition, demoted for playing confidential logs in a paid public toilet. Not what I
Beat it, will ya?
All right, jeez.
Perhaps a strategic step backward to Document Index Manager will refresh your info security fundamentals, Reggie. Congrats! You're now a file clerk. Clerk those files. Next is Elise Rickshaw in product development. Remember Elise
Samples from our nutritious tobacco line.
at the bottom runner that I was, quote, long in the tooth.
Purpleberry product samples! Purpleberry product sample! Complimentary Purpleberry comestibles! Compliments of Auntie's Choice!
All right, I already ate all her samples.
Your new role as intake greeting specialist will be far less stressful.
Don't cause trouble.
Horse comestibles! Sample one of our popular Force products! Sample one of our popular Force products! They're
Try
completely
one of
edible!
Auntie's Choice
Despite
tobacco-laden
any and all
products,
appearances
and
to the
you'll say
contrary.
it's addicting.
I can't talk to any of these guys.
Auntie's Choice dehydrated.
Close enough.
We'll say Auntie's Choice and Sub Rosa are no different. Talk about naivete.
Nice day
It's
for
got its
shady
own
dealings.
distinct brand of calm.
All right.
Sorry, got bootlegging to do.
Got bootlegging to do.
Auntie Fizzle.
Bob off. How about I do my job and you do whatever it is you do? Hey, didn't you hear me growl in a discouraging manner? The first testee ain't to be disturbed.
Oh, no, it's okay. I'm gonna, converserate a little. Just wait over there for me or something.
As you wish. Retreating to hover at a respectful distance.
Sorry, they get a mite carried away most times.
The first testee, huh? Sounds like you're an honored guest.
Oh, that. Yeah. Wish they wouldn't say that. Ain't accustomed to fancy titles. Don't mind them. They're here to make sure nothing happens. To me, that is. On account of being a close personal friend of Auntie Cleo. It's all a bit much, to be honest. But I guess it's like Auntie always says, anything worth doing is worth overdoing completely.
Your auntie's close personal friend?
I've known her since I had all my, most of my limbs intact. No, all. Definitely all. Though I may have been missing an index toe or two. Been a while, that is. Anyhow, probably shouldn't just mull about here engaging in idle talk. If she saw me, she'd probably chide me for being overly friendly with everyone, like she used to.
Enough of that. You ain't idling, you're networking, expanding business opportunities. That's my go-to line anyway.
Oh, guess I was at that, huh? Thanks. Like your arm, by the way. Mine are just boring metal.
Oh, it saves me from small talk, mostly. Ain't many folk who aren't put off by the limb and avoid me entirely, if I'm honest.
Well, how about grabbing a brew then?
Wait, really? Why, sure. I mean, guess I can't see the harm. Hey, stay here, will you? Me and my new friend here, we're just going over there to the bottom runger to talk.
Staying put, but keeping alert as if our jobs and or lives depended on it.
Meet you at the bottom runner. Wow, I didn't realize all this guy's limbs are metal.
Horse comestibles! Horse comestibles! We're literally giving them away!
Survive, arrive, armed with Auntie's Choice. Trust your Auntie.
That'd be crazy having metal limbs like that. You'd be like that Terminator.
This is Auntie Cleo, offering a warm welcome to all visiting Auntie's Choice employees, affiliates in training, and ethically gray consultants who labor with committing to a side. An artificial life is a life.
All right, let's get a wrapped up down bite.
Need anything?
Yeah, let me get a wrapped it on bite. There was a man here earlier hollering about some special drink.
Yeah, all the yelling. Could listen to that all day, every day. Actually, I have. That'd be Nokiages. Afraid he stepped away to his office.
Oh, that's the guy we already talked about.
Hope you don't want a Raptidon bite. Nokiages kept the recipe a secret, from me at least.
Ah, he's got no more to sell. All right, well, I'll at least buy all of this. We'll use it to heal.
When they want more.
Right, so how does this all work exactly? They bring you a drink, and then people just conversate?
Haven't done this before, have you?
Not really. I mean, I've been over there looking at stuff, but not over here, you know, imbibing and parlaying. Ah, this seat looks really comfortable. Oh, I'll stand. Honestly, it's a real pleasure to be here. Me in an actual saloon with someone to talk to. I mean, so you want to start?
How'd you end up with an armed escort?
First part I'm iffy on. Auntie's Choice all got sent to a mining place. People hated it, but seemed no worse than where we came from to me. Then everyone started fighting. Next thing I knew, Auntie was in charge. Then we were on a ship a while before getting here. I'm not sure how I got to come along. Maybe Auntie had it sorted, being in charge and all. Eventually, I asked for something to do. I got a note, said pick any job on the ship. I chose this one. Folks back there said they had to guard me. That's the short version.
We have a wide range of goods for every budget, from the most
I'll drink to that. Uh-oh, you're meant to as well.
At the same time? That's fancy. Okay. Sure is a lot to keep track of.
Been here long. Where you in from?
Few years, maybe. Hail from Argos originally. Auntie and I both do. Kind of far from here, I think. Had everything. Mining, a garbage pile, sprats, slums, more mining, the works.
Sounds like a place where drinking to forget. Bottoms up.
Oh, sure, I guess. Is that why people do it? Well, okay. Reckon that's an ample amount of small talk, huh? What other sort of stuff you want to talk about? The weather, maybe?
You started to call Auntie another name before. What did she used to go by?
Oh, Felicity. Felicity Carroll. Dr. Felicity Carroll, eventually. So guess she's Dr. Auntie Cleo now, technically? If that's how that works? She came to be lead scientist of research and development at Numa Experimental Station. I knew her when she was just Felicity, back in the good old days, when the company still did, you know, human testing first, instead of just letting stuff willy-nilly out into the wild like now. I was her best test subject.
So you were her lab sprat.
I mean, I wouldn't exactly say it like that. Exactly. That sounds not as good as I think it.
So what was Auntie Cleo really like back then?
Sure was determined. I'll tell you what. Made her own healing grease in a rusty old can of Spacer's Chaw. Got one of them entry science jobs at Auntie Cleo. You know, the corporation, not the person. Was a whole different person back then, if you can believe it. Started scaling the corporate ladder right quick. Weren't too long before she left the colony completely.
Let's drink to Auntie Cleo, not the corporation, but the person.
Sure, I guess. To Auntie.
To Auntie Cleo.
Oh, you got me reminiscing something fierce. Did I mention she and I shared an expired chum bar once? Good times.
Wait, you mean to say Auntie's eaten expired rations? And shared them? Law, she's just like us.
Maybe I can remember other important things like that. I'll sure try. I don't know how much more of this talking stuff I got in me. Anything else?
How did Auntie become Auntie?
All I know is one day, Felicity said she was up for a promotion to be Auntie. Said it was an idea that went through every generation or some such. Auntie, she told me once she needed to climb to the top no matter what. But that she was real sorry about the people she had to step on to get there, though.
Reckon she stepped on you a few times, didn't she?
Well, kinda. I didn't mind. Much. What's a few steppings on between close personal friends?
What's a few steppings on? How's your relationship with Auntie these days?
Well, I haven't talked to her for, going on 40 years or thereabouts, I think. But, we were real tight when we were nubbins. When she approved my request for this role, I got a letter from her that said, dictated but not read at the end. Like she was talking right to me. Or at me, maybe.
Not many of Auntie Cleo's employees say they got a letter straight from Auntie Cleo.
You're probably right. Sometimes thought it might be good to hear from her more, but I guess she's real busy. That might be all I want to talk about. The rest makes me, You ever have this empty, falling feel? In your chest? Like that, I guess. I should sit down. Wait, am I sitting down? I'm standing. Somehow I still feel like wording more.
There's one last thing I wanted to ask you about, if that's okay.
Yeah, this is great. Talking is my friend. With my friend. Of course we can friend talk. Sure, we can keep on, converserating. Just a bit, right? Well, what about?
All right, now that we get this guy drunk, let's say this. You did something for our auntie, didn't you? Something secret, possibly illegal.
Wait, no, I only did it one time, ever. I swear. I didn't know it was, not legal. I've never been good at lying. Just did it that once. The last day I saw Felicity. Auntie.
You lied to Auntie?
Just the one time, to Felicity. She was all crying. Told me all the bad stuff she did. Needed somebody to say she weren't a bad person. So I said it. And now I wonder a lot if I am the bad person on account of that lie.
Wow, that's the big lie. That she was a good person. You're the least bad person on the ship, Amos. Maybe this galaxy.
So, maybe I'm not good, but I'm less bad? Less bad is pretty good, I reckon. A less bad person might not need to feel bad a lot. Thanks. Well, guess I should get back to work. Important job and all. You know what? I haven't felt this springy inside since Fel and I worked the garbage pile on Argos. Like, less bad. Maybe good, even. A toast. I'll drink to this. I'll drink to that.
And there he goes.
Out there right now. The market hates.
Well, we still got to get the secret formula.
I care for it either. But I'll have no truck with the ambition deficient. Respected subordinates. Spare me no gumption, and I promise we will all thrive.
You're here from Melquiades Alcantara. Afraid you're a mite bit late.
Okay, so this is the guy who we were supposed to get the formula from, and it looks like he was murdered.
Mind your own business interests.
Investigator Yoshida, Department of Excessive Corporate Malfeasance. Did you know the deceased?
Nope. I just stopped by to ask about their secret recipe.
Seems like you're not the only one. Were you aware if you had any business rivals, any disgruntled employees? Deals gone sour?
Never met him.
Oh, so you were just stopping by to ask about his secret innovation. The one that likely got him killed.
I didn't know Auntie's Choice had law enforcement. Or laws, for that matter.
We mostly just make sure no one's sloppy enough to get caught. If they do, we throw the book at them. And it's a large book. Leaves quite a mark. Of course we have laws. Anyone breaks a few in a flagrant or particularly inept fashion, they need to be held accountable, or everyone's bottom line suffers.
Can I go now? Am I free to leave?
You're clear to saunter freely. Well, maybe someone over at the bottom runger knows something. But remember, taste more and feel less with Anti-Fizzo's Numb Rum.
Anti-Fizzo's Numb Rum. The hell are you doing, Anise? Look at her up there.
Next, we have Reginald Oswald in proprietary insight acquisition, demoted for playing confidential vaults in a paid public toilet.
Look who's back. You.
Your boss is dead. Do you have any enemies you know of?
I know one. Vallo Andrews, owner of the Best Choice. Wasn't too keen on our success. Melchiah said she's meaner than a bag of raptidons. I'll miss his wit.
You've never met her?
The only way I'd ever make it in that place is crawling through a vent. Some of us have pride.
I should go.
Till next we meet.
But your comment might get back to me. Anxiety.
Confront the secret recipe owner's killer.
Greeting specialist will be heard your name yet? That's it for this demotions report. Until next time, everybody do your jobs and there won't be a next time.
Okay, so you said the best choice. That's on the other side.
Horse comestibles! Horse comestibles! We're literally giving them away!
As your careless leader, unparalleled business acumen, I might appear above the occasional frivolity, but
It's such a nice little place.
What now?
I'd like to see the owner.
Have an issue with the service? She's in her office. Door to your right. Oh, say it isn't so.
What are you doing back here? No one's allowed. Who left that door unlocked? What are you even doing in my bar? Someone will be fired over this. Then, once they reach the nadir of their sorrows, rehired, only that I may fire them again. And I don't know what you think you're seeing here, but ignore all this.
Those look like the secret recipe ingredients. Seems I caught you red-handed.
What? All this? Furtive mixing of cocktails is simply how I relieve stress in a productive manner. It's a Raptidon bite, a unique concoction devised by Melchiah's Alcantara, who was simply my dearest friend. Or was. I procured its recipe from him before his unfortunate passing, and before you ask, yes, I have receipts for everything.
I'm not buying it. Your fingerprints were everywhere. Fess up.
As if I don't know how to scour a crime scene. Please. This isn't some run-of-the-mill one-bit operation. The best choice is the Spectrum Violet of the Esplanade. Our patrons pay well to stake their claim as the most VIP of the VIP. Now that we have the recipe for this dreadful elixir, our clientele no longer have reason to stray.
Look, you're not cut out for subterfuge, clearly.
Think you're wearing down my resolve, don't you? Ugh. Yeah, maybe just a little. Look, I see you're going to be a problem. Just cover my efforts and expenses and the recipe's yours. Our patrons are returning already anyhow.
5,000 bits. Or we need a speech of 9. Or we need the Intimidator perk. I don't have enough to make it worth your while.
Come back when you do, I suppose. Or don't. Time for you to blunder out the way you blundered in.
Alright, and I can't level up now. Alright, well, when I level up, I'm just gonna have to put a point into the Intimidator perk and then come back here. I don't think I'm close on bits either. Yeah, I only got 817 bits as well, so... I might be able to get 5,000 bits though.
What now? Well, since you're...
Okay, let's see. Alright, well that just gave me like 2,000 bits, so maybe I will be able to... Alright, I don't need all these revolvers. Triple barrel shotgun. Cleo's the hunt. Alright, I only need 2,000. I don't think I'm gonna make it. Shock rifle. I'm so close. 1,100 or so. Ooh, alright. I'm gonna make it. So, the mini rocket pistol. Alright, I got enough.
You're back again. Really?
Alright, I'll pay this much and not one bit more.
Here you are. One lightly bloody, slightly less secret recipe. All in all, a profitable day. Eliminated an important rival, got paid, and learned how to mix a new cocktail. Might have been a bit too liberal with the Raptidon venom, though. Time for you to blunder out the way you blundered in.
Nice. Alright, well, we got the secret drink recipe. Alright, the guy who gave us that quest was like way in the back somewhere. So I gotta take the tram. Yeah, we gotta take a ride. Let's just see the middle manager. Okay. Let's just go turn it in.
Commercialism is the foundation.
Yeah, I really like this little tram system. It's pretty cool.
Purchase and consume with Auntie's Choice. As your peerless leader, known for her unparalleled business acumen, I might appear above the occasional frivolity. But no, I do enjoy spectating a rousing sporting match as much as all of you base rank and file. The big rift home, but our Arcadia Grown League is a worthy substitute. Certainly a more profitable program than the pretty.
Okay, here we are.
Hey, mister, any bits to spare?
Bits to spare? Not really, but...
Put it in a memo.
Oh, it doesn't even give me the option. I would have given him something if they let me.
Hey everybody, look who it is. Our duly contracted proxy. All finished?
I met your mystery janitor. His name's Amos. He's an old acquaintance of Auntie.
Knew he was connected. What'd you find out? He tell you any secrets about Auntie?
Or inspiring stories about her career ascent. You know, that might act as encouragement to them like us, presently stagnating in our position of paid employee.
Her real name is Dr. Felicity Caro.
Huh. A rumor had it she was one of the Schuyler line, old money family, type who looked down at anybody who worked for a living. Never seemed like her. I got a whole lot of insightful observations like that, you know.
Wait. There's been more than one Auntie Cleo? Explains a lot, now that I think about it. Like how she ain't a few hundred years old. Huh.
Learn anything more?
One time she ate an expired chum bar.
Whoa! Just like normal people.
That's real relatable. I mean, we all done that, right? But I just never thought she would. 'Cause she's Auntie, you know?
Yeah, like she could eat a bar right out of the paste obtruder. The freshest and least natural it's ever gonna be.
What else?
The big secret was how she once convinced someone who always told the truth to lie to her.
Can't even imagine possessing that degree of marketing acumen.
You could just tell people how to think and do things. Like to not constantly yell at you all the time for only just doing your job.
Those details were highly motivating, both personally and professionally. Real roadmap to success kind of thing.
Diverges greatly from events depicted in Auntie the Musical, the all-singing adaptation of Auntie's life story, which we've all, of course, watched 9 times.
I have the recipe for the Raptidon bite. Alcantara didn't make it.
Didn't make the drink, or didn't make... Oh, I see.
Less we know about all that, the better. But I knew you'd effectuate effectually. Right? Wasn't I just saying? Here, for your trouble, from all of us. Now, about that last person of interest. There's a former Spacer's Choice VIP in the brig. We tried talking to him, you know, to see if he had any useful dirt. But he's kind of mean.
Full of scathing invective.
Belittling, one might say. But, you know, tough sort like you might have an easier go of it.
He's in the brig? Do I need to worry about security?
Nah, they got him set up like in olden times. They let everybody walk up and holler at him, throw produce and such. Whatever that is.
Like how mean are we talking exactly?
You know, we all been chewed out pretty fiercely before. Kind of a regular occurrence, really. But I swear, I ain't never...
I still have nightmares. Sometimes I think I hear his voice, and I start to run.
Uh-huh. Likewise. Future generations will tell cautionary bedtime stories about that day.
Alright, so he's really mean. Consider it done.
Oh, that sounded very take charge. Have to remember that. Okay, we'll make sure you've got authorization to the brig when you arrive. May you effectuate effectually toward the agreed-upon goal state. That's the middle manager handbook again. Real take charge stuff.
Alright, I just gotta find out where the Briggs is. I think that's one of the sections I haven't been to it. Yeah, I haven't been to that section yet on the ship.
have you know my panhandling license is completely up to date.
Meet the man in the Moon Man mask. Oh, all right. We're about to go meet the Moon Man.
Is responsible for a 8% increase in our entire... We took what nature heedlessly assembled and vastly rebettered it through artificial means. At Auntie's Choice, we strive to be 110% wholly plus artificial. Artificiality is our guiding principle. Enjoy an artificially enhanced existence through the conspicuous consumption of unavoidable embedded chemicals. With Auntie's Choice.
An artificial life is a life that's sweeter. Live a life that's sweeter with Auntie's Choice.
All right. Just gotta find my way to the Briggs here.
Item. Business is good. We have positive bit flow. Our portfolio is diversified. We can always do better. I'll give it to you straight in my quarterly underperformance review.
You'd make a great lower manager.
Thanks.
The only division that earns us less when they work more. Ease off the throttle, gang. Won't be any malfeasance if you
Market compliance.
Which do you like invading more? The Protectorate or the Order?
All that Protectorate EA saying is downright unnerving, but at least they don't worship numbers or some such.
I never know what either of them are saying half the time.
Oh, maybe the Briggs is down here. Okay, I haven't been to any of these. Yeah, okay, this is it. The Brig Access, authorized personnel only. And I haven't been to the creature combat condition, and that sounds interesting. So let's go there after. There he is.
Ah, wonderful. More of you.
Oh, that's a crazy Moon Man mask.
Welcome to The Brig by Corporate Compliance. Please do not taunt the prisoners. Thank you.
Don't you mean not taunt the prisoners?
I know what I said, and I meant what I said. Visitors to the Brig are required to taunt the prisoners, at least to the best of their abilities.
Got it. Bye.
We hope you've deeply enjoyed your visit to The Brig by Corporate Compliance.
Yeah, I've just been having a grand old time in the Brig.
Come to jeer at a fallen old rival like all the rest. Swear I heard from everybody else in this rickety tub. So far, I have decidedly unimpressed. Been some sorely lackluster heckling from your colleagues. Clever as barbs weren't clever enough by half. Not expecting much, but go ahead. Try your worst. Let's hear it.
Commercialism is the foundation that Auntie's Choice Society is based upon. Not because we worship bits, but because of the...
I'm actually here to talk to you.
Wait, you didn't come here for the express purpose of ridicule and castigation? So, all right, I give up. What do you want?
There's a lot of curiosity about you in this place. How'd you end up here?
Frankly, that any of these rung leeches have a thought to spare for me over all the false hopes Auntie's hammered into them astounds me. Look, I appreciate the attention and all, but does any of this benefit me? Because otherwise, you might as well just jeer away.
I want to know what you did to make Auntie so angry, and what you want in return.
Appreciate the directness. A simple transaction. None of this self-determinism claptrap. Just two people haggling out a deal. Name's Himanshu Tegulapalli, regional brand manager for Tau Ceti, Spacer's Choice. Auntie has it in for all of us former reps, but me in particular. Been humiliating Spacer's Choice every chance she gets. You seen those display images mocking the moon man? Dressed up like a baby? Petty stuff. Being completely one-sided. Till now.
Let me guess. You want a shot at being petty right back?
You bet. I want my turn. Figured I earned it. I mean, look at me. I taped a particularly scathing diatribe earlier. Patch it into the PA system. Let me have my say.
And you just happen to have a pre-recorded diatribe on you?
Not on me presently, no. They tend to take things off prisoners, you know? It's weirdly universal. Also wasn't wearing this reeking thing prior to being staged for public ridicule. The audio cartridge is in an evidence locker in the room behind that desk. Bet if you just ask the guard over there nicely for access, she'd open it right up for you. The PA system controls are in the back room at client intake. Had it all worked out earlier, before I got caught.
Sure. This seems ill-advised, but fun.
Wonderful. That broadcast is gonna be the finest verbal rebuke of my career. Oh, I should mention, while you're on this ship, Auntie's Choice has a few products what might improve your odor, looks, and breath. Sorry.
Gee, thanks.
Couldn't help myself.
Such a nice guy.
Welcome to The Brig by Corporate Compliance. What is it?
How can I get access to the evidence locker behind you?
Well, you'd probably pay me to remotely unlock it. And/or ask me in a remarkably debonair fashion.
Debonair fashion? I don't even know if I have 500 bits after that last mission.
All right. See that door behind me? It's suddenly somehow been left mysteriously unlocked. Pleasure doing business at you.
All right. Might as well take the ammo too. Confiscated audio cartridge. This guy's got a really cool mask.
What? You forget what you needed to do?
Remind me.
The audio cartridge is in an evidence locker in that room behind the guard desk. The PA system controls are in an office at client intake. Near where you're... Get going. The next...
Alright, that's right. I just gotta go and plug it into the loudspeaker now. Before we go there, I kind of want to see creature combat conditioning. This is one of the only areas I haven't seen yet on the ship. Oh, this is... It's crazy down here. Oh.
Ready to waste them. On your command.
Looks like the animals took over down here. This is it, huh? They just all get destroyed in here? That's too bad. Alright, well, back up we go.
Can't tell the difference between cover and concealment.
Pitchball, they call it. My, how imaginative. And don't get me started on their arbitrary rule changes. Bronzing is prohibited on Tuesday and Thursday zones? Why even have?
I think we gotta take the train.
Huh. Ain't heard from Ortiz in months. When we get back to the ship, let's give this a watch.
Value-added Esplanade.
Huh. Ain't heard from Ortiz in months.
Alright, back to client intake.
When we get back to the ship, let's give this a watch.
You want freedom of choice. You want Auntie's choice. Auntie's choice knows that a better you is just 3 pills and an ointment away. Why choose just any choice when you could choose Auntie's choice? Too much Spacer's Ale? Try Auntie's choice. Two other flavors for one ale view.
Alright, almost there.
Attention all employees of this poor excuse for corporate partnership. This ill-conceived, off-brand take on an oligarchy. Say what you will of Spacer's Choice and the other corporations, but none of us ever put big ideas in people's heads. Yes, our workers were beaten down by a rigged system attacking Choice sweet dreams. But it's better than false hope, right?
Anti-Cleo's marketing you a bunch of wishful thinking
The story of Anti-Cleo versus the Moon Man is a ballad for our ages. A thing of legend, to be handed down for a modest fee to each successive generation. Spacer's Choice swollen-headed mascot represents the worst impulses of old corporations, who unfairly stacked the deck against the
Well, he
little
got his
person,
message out for a
as they
little bit,
tried
but I
with
think
us
they
in
changed
Tau
it.
City. But did Anti-Cleo take Spacer's Choice devious shenanigans lying down? No! Just like our sponsored tossball team, the Anti-Cleo's darlings refused to do when things were down at the end of the sponsorship series against the Spacers Chosen.
I'm Jean Turfer-Tyler, 6th base person for the Anti-Cleo's Darlings. I cleaved Spacer's Chosen's goalie at the end of the 56th inning. They made a Sunday goal to win the game. Whenever I see that Moon Man's pretty face, I want to cleave it in twain. Anti's Choice! Darlings!
Alright, we gotta come into this elevator.
Nice work. A sterling performance by both of us. I've been waiting to give everybody here a piece of my mind for some time now.
Thanks. Now, what's this big secret of yours?
You've heard about the Spacer's Choice and Anti-Cleo merger, I'm sure. But things went down a little differently than Auntie makes out around here. Auntie was attempting a hostile takeover, but we outplayed her, voted her and her execs out. and we shipped Auntie and all her diehard followers out to Tau Ceti as an example. After Earth went dark, Auntie was technically the senior ranking executive in Tau Ceti, and she used that to take over the colony. But everything she's been doing since has been quasi-legal at best, including her being CEO of Auntie's Choice. With Earth being dark, no one has proof to call her on it.
So what'll happen to Auntie Cleo when we reconnect with Earth?
This little ruse of hers will collapse and she'll be exposed for every corporation to see. Then, law willing, she'll be executed for treason against a legitimate corporation. If I were Auntie, and thankfully I'm not, I'd say she's betting if she takes over Arcadia, she can prevent all that from happening. Success here leading to success there and such.
Why didn't you put those secrets on that message you had me play?
What I had to say was more important. People here needed to hear how bad they've been bamboozled by that self-determinism claptrap. The rest is going to come out eventually anyway. After that, we can all go back to exploiting each other honestly.
Honest exploitation, yeah. It's about the size of it. Thanks for the information. I'll be on my way.
Until never, you void damn shiftless slackwit. Don't forget to breathe.
Return to the middle manager. Alright. I think he's pretty close. Just one more stop away, and then I think I'm gonna leave the flagship after that, and we'll go to a planet.
Can't tell the difference between cover and concealment.
The marketplace is dynamic, efficient, and well suited to the shift needs of our populace. After all, that
The story of Auntie Cleo versus the Moon Man is a ballad for our ages. A thing of legend, to be handed down for a modest fee to each successive generation. Spacer's Choice swollen-headed mascot represents the worst impulses of old corporations, who unfairly stacked the deck against the little person, as they tried with us
weird.
at Tau Ceti. But did Auntie Cleo take Spacer's Choice devious shenanigans lying down? No! Just like our sponsored tossball team, the Auntie Cleo's darlings refused to do when things were down at the end of the sponsorship series against the Spacers Chosen.
I'm Jean Turfer-Tyler, 6th base person for the Anti-Cleo's Darlings.
I done falled off the corporate ladder.
Any update on the man in the Moon Man mask? Heard the announcement, assume that was your doing.
According to him, Auntie isn't really in charge of Auntie's Choice.
Wait! What?
Auntie isn't really the CEO of Auntie's Choice. She's only getting away with it because Earth went dark.
What? But Auntie said the last message that arrived from Earth was the board putting her in charge. Guess that does sound rather convenient.
Wait, this is bad. Knowing this is not good. This sort of dirt gets a person killed. This may call for an executive decision.
What does the middle manager handbook say to do at a time like this?
Says here, unfinished business leaves one undone. Trim loose ends before everything comes unraveled. Well, that sounds rather dire, you know, contextually.
Nobody needs to get hurt here. Just pay me and I'll go.
Yeah, right. Pay you and you'll go sell this secret to someone else. And someone upstairs will find out, and we'll all get killed. Guess the executive decision's getting executed then. Attack!
Check what? Like jump turned on.
That's it.
Looking a little woozy there, Commander.
That's it. I think that's it for this room. Can't believe they all turned on me.
I done falled off the corporate ladder.
Have a profitable day.
That. So up. Don't cower and hide. Go.
Let's just check what we got to do here. I think that completed that last quest. So now we got main quests. Acquire the Rift Modulator. That's on a planet, I think. And then we got this one. Talk Auntie's Choice of the Order into helping take the archive. Oh, that's optional though.
Our overbearing neighbors employ. Why wait 20 years to bring a new product to market when it can be enhancing people's lives now? As a responsible member of society, we allow you to take part in public product testing, respecting your right to risk a few pesky side effects as an early adopter. At Auntie's Choice, we
So I think I've been doing side quests for a while. So I think I'm just going to focus on the main quest right now.
The shifting needs of our populace. After all, that's what unbridled freedom's all about.
I went right by it.
Live, love, laugh, purchase, and consume.
With Auntie's Choice.
Huh. Ain't heard from Ortiz in months. When we get back to the ship, let's give this a watch.
I might appear above the occasional frivolity.
So I'm going to try to talk Auntie into helping.
Rank and file. The big rift cut
Let's do a save.
Need something?
Good luck.
Okay, I just need to think about this for a second. So it's optional to have Auntie's Choice of the Order help us into taking the archive. Protectorate defenses at the archive may be hard to topple on your own. Seeking out reinforcements from other factions in the region may be prudent. So Auntie's Choice will help. I don't know what that's going to entail, though. Like, if Auntie's Choice helps, then they might end up getting some sort of access to it that we don't really want them having access to, because Auntie's Choice isn't really good. I think they're kind of bad guys at the end of the day, because they're still, like, one of these big corporations, and they're like a monopoly. Well, let's see if they'll help us and see what happens. Damn all the consequences. I'll take the archive for you.
Knew you'd come around. Deliver us control of that doodad, and you'll earn an above-average plus payday.
This is exactly the kind of surgical operation I recruited you for, and all eyes are upon you now. So aim to impress.
I can meet you there once you've breached its defenses. Call on me, if and when you need.
All right, on my way.
Splendid. You have a reasonable amount of my confidence. More than most.
Secure the archive for Auntie's Choice. Or I could try to do it for myself. And we just found out that Auntie isn't even really the CEO of Auntie's Choice. She she was dishonest. That's the only reason she was able to get to that position. So she's a liar. So I don't know if I should really be helping her.
See, subordinates, I'm just like you.
Whoa. We've heard from Ortiz and months. When we get back to the ship, let's give this a watch.
I'm wondering if I'll be able to have Auntie's Choice help if I need it, and then kind of turn on them later and not go through with them completely. Hopefully that didn't lock me into working with Auntie's Choice forever.
Plus artificial. Artificiality is our guiding principle. Enjoy an artificially enhanced existence through the conspicuous consumption of unavoidable embedded chemicals with Auntie's Choice. Attention, any and all new guests on my payroll. It's time to recognize the downwardly mobile with my latest emotions report. Starting with Dr. Giles Rasmussen.
Attempted sabotage.
Commander, over here.
Alright. So, we gotta go to Cloister. I haven't been to Cloister yet. So let's just see here. I got 2 main quests. This one is on Cloister, and this one is the Rift Anomaly Modulator that we gotta get, and that's on Praetor, which we've already been. So I'm thinking maybe I should just get the Rift Anomaly Modulator first before we go to an entirely new planet. I think I'm gonna do that. So let's just go to Praetor and try to get that. Let's see if we can fast travel. Okay, it's over here.
Remember, collective cognitive compliance is a key part of our perfect society. When we comply together, we thrive together.
Looks like all these guys are still dead. Because I was here recently in the last stream and I killed a bunch of people over here. That's the building we're going to. Also, I think I got no ammo on this pistol. Yeah, no ammo on this pistol, so I'm gonna swap it real quick. There we go. I love this then.
Not to question the gift, but I'd expect a lot more personnel around for a lab this size. Where is it?
Yeah, I was just wondering the same thing. I just like walked right up in here.
IRC staff. Please head inside for an important announcement from the console. Attendance is mandatory.
Be more surprised if it was optional. At least that explains where everyone went.
Alright, they got red skulls above their heads, so I'm gonna do another save just in case I get wrecked here. But I don't think I will.
Let me know when you needed a stretch.
I don't know.
Nobody around. No target.
This is honestly one of the coolest guns that I've ever used in a game.
Anomalous event. The interstitial hall and exhibition tower is off limits for the foreseeable future to any and all non-essential personnel. All requests to view the prototype Rift Anomaly Modulator are hereby suspended for the time being. Please direct all further queries and study petitions to the lead researcher's office.
A lot of blood. Whoa, look at that guy. If that even is a guy, I don't know what that is. Alright, I don't know what that just did.
subjects. Listen well. Days ago, our beloved sovereign, in his infinite wisdom, submitted himself to mental refreshment to strengthen his resolve for the good of all. At his command, I, Emery Thoreau, now accept the responsibility of shepherding you through these dark times until our sovereign's blessed return. I shall not take this duty lightly, for I address you today not as the consul, nor even as your new leader, which I am, but as a simple man who wants nothing more than to defend his home and his neighbors. But I cannot do it alone.
The Sovereign's a downright dove compared to the Consul.
But it is not a time.
This is gonna be bad for everyone.
I reckon that's Protectorate for I assassinated the Sovereign and seized control. If true, this Consul would be a nasty one to go up against.
As I call upon you to
It's funny because I killed the Sovereign in the last episode.
together, we will finish our great sovereign's work. Arcadia, to arm us. We shall clench our victory and step into the prosperous future.
And I'll take care of it, Commander.
Moving to cover! All charged up!
Maintainer up there. Lead researcher's office. Rift containment laboratory.
I know how this looks, but I can assure you I have leave to look into... Oh, you're not security. Then you must be responsible for all the commotion I heard just now.
And if I was?
For both our sakes, I think it best if we continue as we were. I will forget I saw you as long as you extend me the same courtesy.
Not until you tell me what you were doing first.
I was looking for proof, if you must know. There was an incident recently, and I believe our head of security is neglecting his duty to investigate. Albin Valancourt is the sentinel charged with supervising this facility and all its researchers. Unfortunately, he's a punitive man who delights in the wretchedness of others. I'd grasp a live rod if I could pass its current to him. Although, unless you have unusual license to be here, his odds of keeping head and body united diminish by the second.
This sounds more personal than a mere workplace disagreement.
Unless your lamps have oxidized, you must have noticed my arm. I lost it saving the Sovereign from a rift experiment gone wrong. An experiment I was in charge of, naturally. Valancourt supplied my name for the reports, incriminating me in the eyes of my colleagues. And since he's closed off that wing of the lab, I can't prove my innocence.
What do you suspect happened?
Coincidence is not causation, I know. But with recent events being what they are, it's difficult not to draw certain unpalatable theories beyond mere incompetence. Sabotage comes foremost to mind, though the perpetrator and purpose remain a mystery. If only Valancourt was not at permanent cross-purposes with me.
I can help with your situation if you help me acquire the rift modulator you have here.
I should have known you were here for the prototype. But for what ill-begotten purpose, I wonder?
Not ill-begotten at all. I'm trying to save the colony from certain destruction.
If that is true, then your goals and mine may be in closer alignment than I thought. Everything is turning base over apex today. Even though we have expanded our efforts beyond the modulator's use, Valancourt would still pay for such a theft. And I'll need it to reopen the rift in the closed-off wing. I couldn't possibly rely on an outsider to help me conduct an investigation, could I? No, that would be outrageous, unthinkable. Except, whatever the cause of the incident, it is my duty as a law-abiding protectorate subject to gather proof and uncover its cause. Really, Valancourt is forcing my hand here.
Just to be clear, does this mean you're willing to help me get the rift modulator?
Help you with acquisition? Assuredly not. If, however, in your exploration of the lab, you happen upon the modulator, I surely would not be able to prevent you from seizing it. What I am offering is help afterward. Once you take the prototype, it will set off an immediate lockdown. I can facilitate your exit from the facility, but only if you help me in turn. That modulator will be necessary to unfold the rift and find the evidence I need. And if Valancourt suffers repercussions for its loss, I will count that as an added benefit.
That all sounds risky, but I'm willing to try if you are.
The prototype rift modulator is currently in Interstitial Hall at the top of Exhibition Tower. There's a lift in the next room over that can take you directly there. Once you have the prototype, make your way to Valancourt's quarters. He should have a spare key card that will grant us access to the restricted wing. I'll monitor your progress from here. Be cautious. The guards of this facility will attack anyone unfamiliar to them. But once you have the key card and rift device, reconvene here, and we'll go together to the wing.
And once your investigation is complete, you'll help me escape?
That is what we've agreed upon, is it not?
Any last piece of advice?
Valancourt keeps all of the items he confiscates from the staff in a locked closet in his quarters. There may be something pertaining to the investigation within.
Alright, sounds like a plan. Be back later. Standard ERC chem set. A state-of-the-art chem set that has clearly seen a lot of use. You may be able to combine the chemicals. By combining the correct chemicals, you succeed in making a common protectorate drug that definitely won't cause internal bleeding once ingested. Probably. I'm gonna take this pulse hammer. Can't go in the Hana. It's a moon man mannequin. It's a moon Anakin.
Time to earn my position. Pushing ahead.
Breaking for cover. Chase. Always watch.
The Awakened Seer. Well, you know I'm gonna take that Moon Man helmet. Recalibrate the generator voltage. Well, I don't have the skills to do it, but I can try to do a save. I'll try to run by this. Alright. Volted sniper rifle. That wasn't too bad. Whoa.
They really just left the modulator out in there. Well, let's say we avail ourselves of their poor security.
Alright. Prototype rift device is a mysterious tool built by the Protectorate to study and stabilize rifts. To use, approach and interact with a rift to temporarily stabilize it, revealing objects consumed by the rift. Interesting. Level up. Okay, let's level up real quick. Let's go speech. Engineering. And leadership. Nice. Okay, so to use this.
Use the modulator to open the rift. It may provide your only avenue for escape.
Alright, well, I gotta find out how to use it. I don't know where this thing, is or how to use it. Let's see if it tells us. Okay, drift modulator. I would think it would be over here with the quest items. No? Alright, well, it's not a grenade. It's not in the health. It's not in the quest items. It's not in the miscellaneous. It's not in the junk. So is it a weapon? It's not showing up as a weapon. Alright, I have no idea how to use it. I'm loading the last save. Because there was an option to just use it right away. They should really give you like a tutorial or something. I think there was an option where you could just use it.
There it is. The rift modulator. Surely it can't be that easy. Just taking.
Alright, so now, yeah, use. Come on, use it! It's not doing anything, I'm holding X.
Taking it.
Oh, man. You have gained the Rift Anomaly Modulator. Okay, but how do I use it? Okay, you just have to walk up to the rift with it.
Open the rift. It may provide your only avenue for escape.
What's in there? That's weird. Whoa.
To the unsubtle thief. Yes, you with the rift modulator. I've made the intercom available to you. Avail yourself of it. It's not every day that someone is fool enough to break into the Interstitial Reconfiguration Center. I'd be obliged if you would regale me with the tale of how you managed to get this far.
I had some help from one of your researchers, actually.
Oh, really? Which one?
If you're asking me, I'd say you don't know your people well enough.
Act glib if you like. All you've done is illustrate the need for more invasive auditing of my personnel. I'll be sure to inform them of your role in that unpleasantness. Well, there will be time to scrutinize every angle of this breach at a later date, once I have dealt with you.
Not if I deal with you first.
Does such bravado normally advance your agenda? So be it. We can forgo civilities. I will await you in the hangar. There, bullets may fly more freely than words.
All right.
Got some bad company. Ready to take the heat off you, Commander.
Commander, you're bleeding.
A trench shotgun? That's no. Going to the second floor.
Trouble ahead.
Ha. The reflexed trench shotgun. I'm really loving that I haven't once got over encumbered in this game.
Don't be reluctant to unfold any rifts you come across using the modulator. They may eject something useful to you.
Do you suppose there's...
Just get the system.
There, Commander.
Pitchball blocker. I'm just gonna eat some food real quick. Security chief's quarters. So we gotta escape, and then helping Dr. Hurley gain access to the restricted wing is optional. And lots of good stuff over here. Restricted win access card. Okay, we got it. Now we just gotta escape through the hangar. Incident logs. Mannequins. Mannequins. There was a minor quibble between a few of my bright sparks over how to tug out the mannequins for a recent destructibles test. Some were obviously offended by the use of Order vestments, though they tried to hide it. I resolved the issue by firmly reminding them that the Order is our sworn enemy now. I also warned them that, should I see similar reactions again, I would replace one of the mannequins with a live subject. Ha! That certainly got their attention. Hurley, I was forced to administer another formal reprimand to Dr. Hurley. Firstly, for catching her nosing around outside of the restricted wing again, and the second for the venom she spat at me as I escorted her back to her office. Quite the ton on that one. I wonder if she would be amenable to dinner, provided I am not forced to dispatch her for insubordination before then. Alright, well, let's turn to Hurley.
Having that device nabbed on his watch nigh guarantees Valancourt a long stay and mental refreshment, if he is not subjected to swift and fitting arbitration first.
I also have the key card. We can go investigate that restricted wing now.
Matriarch's blessings on you. Let's not waste time then. I'll lead us to the restricted wing now. Once there, reopen the rift using the modulator, so we can begin searching for clues.
Alright, let's go to the restricted wing.
Let's not attract attention by lingering.
I'm not lingering.
There's the sorry excuse of interstitial reconfigurating matter that claimed my arm. Let's open the hood, shall we? Rifts reconstitute matter in an imprecise manner, but use your imagination to conjure the original scene. That could lead us to the evidence we need.
Reassembled note. A certain part must be removed from the rift generator prior to today's demonstration for safety reasons. I have enclosed an image of the part in question. Make sure it's done discreetly. I do not want to hear from any of the scientists that you pestered them with questions in the midst of their preparations. Chief Valancourt. Rifted experiments components. This adult mannequin is wearing a necklace engraved with a date and a following inscription. Forever together, under the sun. HV. Not much more can be gained. It seems this uncommonly small mannequin and children's toy was staged as part of this experiment. However, nothing here indicates how the accident happened or who was responsible. This badly damaged rift generator has been reconstituted by a prototype rift device. Oh, I don't have the skills to see it. Oh, I just gained rift residue. Not sure what else I can interact with. Let's try to talk to...
You've discovered something?
Valancourt ordered his men to mess with the experiment. This accident was sabotage.
I knew it! I am absolved. And yet, I cannot possibly imagine what would have possessed him to deliberately endanger the Sovereign's life. It's unconscionable. I would characterize Valancourt as many vile and unmentionable things, but a traitor? No. The man cannot defecate without humming a Protectorate anthem.
I think he views himself as a patriot, acting in the Protectorate's best interests.
For all the time I've spent trying to unsnarl Valancourt's mercurial behavior, it seems there was yet more I did not know about him. I think I'm beginning to understand exactly what happened here. But if you have any additional points of data, please share them.
That concludes my investigation.
I think I can formulate my own conclusion from here. Our dear head of security has much to answer for. We need to go and confront Valancourt, now.
Now you're talking. I'm right behind you.
I'm no longer willing to wait for the arc of justice to bend in my favor. Valancourt needs to die for what he's done. If I distract him, can I count on you to do the rest?
You can count on me.
I'll go first. Follow behind, but not too closely. We don't want him to see you. I'll keep Valancourt talking so that you can get a good angle on him. But his patience isn't limitless, so be swift. Attack when ready. No need to wait for a signal from me. Oh, and there's also a rift in the hangar. An experimental byproduct, as it were. I would avoid interacting with it, lest you alert Valancourt to our ploy.
Alright. Avoid interacting with the rift.
Dr. Hurley, pleasant as I find your company, I must ask you to vacate the area at once. I'm preparing our defenses against an intruder.
Hold the pleasantries, Valancourt. I know you sabotaged the experiment that nearly killed me and the Sovereign. I have the proof.
Calm yourself, Doctor. Such a belligerent tone is unbecoming from one of your profession.
Don't tell me to calm down, you traitorous worm. You attempted to assassinate the Sovereign, and don't dare deny it.
For you to have discovered that, you'd have needed to reopen the rift. Ah, you're collaborating with the thief, aren't you? Oh, Doctor, big mistake.
What if I just...
I'm going to report you to Central Control. The Sentinels should know one of their own.
What if I just...
Oh, shall I?
Armed and ready. You got a mean streak.
Light him up.
Crabby.
No one around here.
Lay low, Commander. Take order.
I will deal with you myself.
Yeah, he's all done. That thing was tough, though. what I thought.
Inquest complete. Let's initiate.
Looks like a fight.
Taking cover.
Thus always to traitors. Morale will certainly improve in the lab now, I should think, provided Valancourt's replacement is not also an absolute pilgarlic. I had prepared this trauma kit, but obviously that turned out to be an unnecessary precaution. Please, take it with my gratitude.
Nice. Probably best if you forget you saw me.
Have no fear. No evidence of our little collaboration will survive. I'll see to it.
All right. Well, I think we handled that pretty good.
Now that you have the rift modulator, any previously inaccessible rifts could be worth revisiting. Rifts may contain useful equipment and resources. However, due to the chaotic nature of reconstitution, some creative problem-solving may be required in reaching them.
Alright, so I think that just beat... Yeah, that just beat that main quest. So let's go to this one now. This is the one we were doing earlier with Auntie's Choice. So now we got to go to a new planet. Let's see. I think I'm over here. No, I'm... Process rift data? Hold on, let me just see what that is. Okay, this is part of that quest. Utilize the archive to process the rift data. Okay. I'm not sure if we're going to be coming back to this planet. We might.
We should talk, Commander.
Not now, Asa. to Cloister. So this is the new planet. Wow, it's a snowy planet. That's weird.
This graft ain't playing well with the cold. My whole damn arm's asleep.
Let's level up real quick. Put one in engineering, speech, and leadership. Here we go.
I find your proposed time unaccountably so.
But going any faster grossly increases the threat of collapse. Burying us beneath the snow benefits no one.
So long as we are operating within the statistical parameters given to us.
I see you have an intellectually stimulating day.
Hello. Farewell. Thank you for this sufficiently compact conversation.
Have you at least determined the cause of the avalanche?
Eat all this. Just landed here and I'm already raiding somebody's bunker for all their food.
We're presently observing a ceasefire with Auntie's choice, but its duration may be subject to sudden reversal. Would hate for you to get caught in any crossfire.
Dude is whispering. I can barely hear him. Your faction's petty squabbles don't interest me right now, soldier.
You sound like someone of paramount importance to the plan, so I won't keep you. But one more word of caution before you depart. Protectorate forces have amassed terrible numbers in and around the Archive. You'd have to be witless to challenge such overwhelming strength, especially alone.
Sniper Amarizas?
Lovely day for differential geometry.
I have too much on my mind for idle numerical chit-chat.
Take that. Well, this is a pretty unique planet. Thank you, Marty, making the chat. I appreciate that.
Hey, Commander. Something tells me the Order won't be keen on letting an enemy soldier walk through their gates. Reckon I ought to step away?
Heard that rift near the archive. Halt! The Oracle Laureate sent ahead to expect someone matching your description. However, he said nothing about admitting questionable allies. Members of Auntie's Choice are not permitted inside Laplace's garden. Your companion will have to wait outside.
Huh. If only one of us could have foreseen this situation. But I'll stay back, Commander. Ain't no reason to cause a scene.
You should heed the wisdom of your friend.
Oh, Anise isn't with Auntie's Choice. She just likes the armor.
Yeah. These hues suit my complexion real good.
As likely as I find that theory, we have rules and regulations for a reason. We are at war, you might have noticed.
Who's this Oracle Laureate you mentioned?
The Oracle Laureate is our foremost seer, excluding the presiding bishop herself. He oversees the Department of Predictive Analysis, and in so doing keeps the Order on course.
What is this place anyway?
Is this some kind of test? No participants or observants are permitted to discuss Laplace's garden outside its boundaries. You'll discover all you need once inside, after ridding yourself of your problematic auxiliary, of course.
I'll be off then.
Was there ambiguity in my previous warning?
Yeah, sorry, I'll be going.
Did you receive your personalized order prediction yet? I'll admit to a bit of trepidation in regards to opening line. This is the first one I've received since deployment.
Honestly, the ones you get in the field are lifesavers. I would have been dead 3 times over without mine.
Oh, use caution to rest. There's been reports of Ursopods in the area. Mine says, don't consume tea this morning.
You go on and I'll take care of it, Commander.
Growler.
We've dealt with all of them.
It's like things like Barney or something. It's like it's a weird thing. The burst heavy machine gun.
Soldier, please assess your pain on a variable scale of 1 to 100, with 1 being entirely pain-free and 100 being the worst pain you can imagine.
There is far too much variability in that scale. The amount of pain I can imagine is hardly an objective measure of the maximum amount of pain I could actually feel.
Your observation is correct, which is a diagnostic in its own right. Now, if you were to indicate, using a scale of 0.4 to 12.7, how close you are to going into shock?
Sadly, that scale is entirely beyond my current comprehension, thus leading me to believe I'm already in shock, and the question itself was the actual test.
Excellent. Our diagnostic is complete, and you should feel free to resume bemoaning your agony. Not in the mood for a random interaction. Thank you.
All right, fine.
I suppose I could spare 0.004% of my daily cycle to say hello.
Damn.
Keep your digits where I can see them.
You're right over here.
Hello, layperson.
Well, looks like they're doing some good work over here.
Loath as I am to compliment the enemy, that's one damn impressive tower. Seizing that as a prize would change everything.
That is a very big tower. Some big guns.
Please, keep your behavior within acceptable parameters. No reason to reason with you.
You know, you strike me as someone with a very small body of published work.
Do you see these magnificent weapons? They have the greatest destructive potential the Protectorate can bring to bear. Tell me then, why should they not have been installed here?
Not an issue of ammunition or targeting calculation capacity. Is it because of the low ambient temperature on Cloister?
Very astute. The ambient temperature is indeed below a critical threshold at all times, yet the Protectorate ignored our warnings repeatedly.
Instances like this?
Sorry to cut you off,
No,
but I'm
that's just
encumbered
me.
with various concerns of the existential variety.
Oh, we got a rift. I can open that.
Another object, just gone.
Everybody's gonna
Nothing
freak out when I
should
open
work
this
that
then.
way. No matter how.
Excuse me, I don't think you have the authoriz...
It's fine.
Yeah, let's do a save just in case they freak out or something.
Fine, but don't get too close. You won't survive direct contact with the rift.
Oh yeah?
All the items we put into the rift, they've been reconstituted.
But in a state far different from their original configuration. Fascinating.
Now they're interested.
Lord damn it. It's reverted to its previous state. Is it a failing of the device or an inevitable effect of the passage of time? Perhaps the architect has imposed certain limits on the rifts. It's open again. Quickly, record all the relevant data and take down your observations.
This guy comes running.
Observe. On rare occasion, the plan provides two... Reverted again! Infuriating! Hurry! Assistant, activate the monitoring equipment and take readings.
I wonder if they're gonna like...
Again, it has reverted. Timing seems similar to the last state change, but is that indicative of the properties of the rift or of the device? Architect above. That was incredible. That small, portable device changed the state of the rift anomaly in an instant. From observing how the device operates and how the rift reacted to it, it seems to be using some kind of energy burst generated by a magnetic field to re-deregulate the structure of the field around the rift. Truly an astounding piece of technology.
Actually, it aligns the rift with its surroundings by readjusting its etheric substrate.
That's quite ingenious. The rifts are unlike any other phenomena heretofore observed. We've still so much to learn. Would you consider allowing me the opportunity to open the casing and examine the inner workings? No, forget I asked. What a preposterous question. Thank you for the demonstration. It was most enlightening. You have given my team and I a good deal to think about, and to try and fit into our current theoretical framework. It seems rifts do not fit cleanly into our current understanding of the universal equation.
Fascinating. It seems gravity doesn't apply to the rift, but it somehow maintains its position in space relative to the solar system.
Do your own research.
All right.
Captain, I fear I have a confession to make. I have found being present on Cloister underwhelming. Really? What part about the situation? The corporate invaders killing our scientists en masse? The Protectorate subjects raising our research? Suddenly, I'm kicked from Laplace's garden and sent into war. War! The longer I am out here, the more I realize I don't feel quite right. It's as if I'm itching for something badly. For 3 years I felt not a hint of fear. Now it's unshakable.
Antis can't even direct their deployment of food drops properly. I suppose I better clean this mess up.
I heard they analyzed these in a lab months ago. They're almost pure sugar and artificial flavors with virtually no nutritional value.
I read that report, actually. I have a level 1 in chemistry, and I have no idea what most of the artificial compounds in it are. The lab techs refuse to even attempt to consume it.
Seriously? That definitely feels like a flaw in their methodology that someone should, rectify. Do you want to try it?
Yes.
Happy to chat for 0.7 seconds. Oh,
You
time's
have
up.
a very
Bye.
non-scholarly look about you. Your shift on the front line is about to start. Bid farewell to the fire.
Well, I would happily oblige and leave the warmth for the freezing temperatures, but if you recall, we traded shifts last week.
That may well be true, but it seems to me I do recall you still owe me a favor, and I am formally invoking said favor now.
Boy, damn it all. Okay, just a few more minutes. At least until I feel my toes again.
There's a lot going on out here.
I don't know who Andy's Choice thinks they will convince with this poor quality propaganda. I sure am grateful for the heat they provide.
Whoa. My guy was bugging out for a minute. Alright, I think I'm gonna have to go around this way. Protectorate. This looks like a minefield. Yep, we got a minefield.
Liquidate us!
Let me know when you need a distraction.
Oh. I'd rather just avoid that then and save my ammo if I can.
Commencing guidance!
Craft is ready. Frankly, pissed off.
Edging!
This is like the best gun ever for taking out the automax. Oh, this is Auntie's choice. All right, we got some backup. Could use a board game.
I understand this spot has strategic significance for the defense of the archive. What is?
Getting proactive. Fuck, let me handle this.
Spartan's ours.
This is the first time I've ever fought alongside Auntie's choice. Reposition and directives in case of a predicament. The situation has been rapidly deteriorating over the last few hours as Auntie's choice forces continue probing our defenses. One must assume this is all part of a larger long-term plan by the presiding bishop, despite how such moment-to-moment setbacks feel on the ground. Oh, as I began jotting this down, we have received orders to evacuate in short order. The timing is understandable. The destination is curious. Despite the unique research study presently underway at Laplace's garden, it has evidently been deemed the most ideal fallback location by the Laureate Council. I am deeply gladdened by the prospect of leaving this place, but I question whether I want to take part in their experiment. Exemplar Leywalder. Got another level up here. I'll level up science, guns, and explosives. Now I can pick a perk too. Deep drums, machine guns, special weapons, and assault rifles slowly reload automatically. Additionally, all weapons have an increased magazine size. Penetrating shots. Your shotguns and SMGs ignore a portion of armor. 50% armor penetration with shotguns. Alright, I'll take that.
Protectorate got us locked up tight, but we can unseal it somewhere by the archives entrance, if I recall.
No chance they'll take this place from us again. No how, no way.
A hell of a fight took place here. Guessing the Protectorate won.
These choices here for good. I don't know how to get up there. I know they mentioned there was another way somewhere. Volparian. Sounds like a little dinosaur.
Liquidate him.
Oh. Oh, mines. Lots of mines here. Alright, there's got to be a way. There's got to be a way over there, but...
Damn. Seems that rift doesn't want us getting into the archive.
Okay. That rifted... Cross the rifted bridge. Okay, so I do have to go over there.
Hope you're settling into the cockpit all right. You got everything you need?
Almost. Ever thought about bringing an Auntie's Choice vending machine on board? I ain't all that agreeable if I'm without my snacks.
I've got to introduce you to this novel appliance, name of a refrigerator. You can store and draw from it without ever paying a bit.
Everyone knows a morsel tastes that much sweeter if you gotta pay a premium for it.
Time to earn my commission. Looks like a fight. The nut claw. Let me give it the claw.
Yeah.
So I think at the top of this, I'll be able to finally cross this bridge. I'm hoping.
Got a distraction for you. I'm the one you need to worry about.
Let's just heal up. Do another save for good measures here.
Good thing we nabbed that drift modulator from Kratos. Should come in handy.
Let's see what's up here.
Armed and ready.
About. Locked and stopped.
Grab Stitchy. Aggressors here.
Oh, they're down.
Catch me up, then we'll talk.
Gotcha.
Back in business. You're looking pretty scathed, Commander.
Oh my god, that scared the shit. Was not expecting him to be right there like that. I gotta heal up.
Back in business.
Back in business, alright. The blood-soaked Gothic helmet.
Reckon we've seen one of these before. Some kind of cultist comms device.
Look alive, Commander. The crab!
Sorry, ain't ready yet.
Pop in that claw!
Ready to wait. On your command.
Got him. Out of ammo though. Go check over here, see if I can get any ammo. Oh, nice. Inhaler charges. I need that. Solving the conflict around Chantry Seedin, it has come to my attention that a certain amount of ruckus has occurred over the Seedin and the Chantry. While it is true that studies have found those occupying the third pew reliably perform 0.15% better. All right. Crazy cultists.
Yeah.
Okay, that's it. Let's go in there. You see a partially disassembled auto dock? Yeah, I can't fix it. Sawed-off triple-barrel shotgun. I've never been a big fan of sawed-off shotguns. A very serious case of negativity. This morning I found Proctor Turman cryptically slumped before his desk, an enigmatic look upon his face. Proctor, I said, you appear really negative today. What is the root of this dour expression? It is my book of equations, he replied. It says it is of absolutely no value because it suffers from a plethora of problems, yet has no solutions. Oh, that's easy to solve, I said with a smile. Just remind it that for every 2 negative things it tallies about itself, the rest of us only see a positive equivalent. Wow. Alright, that's... Well, we got 3 more buildings. Let's just run in there real quick and then we'll cross the bridge. I thought she was alive for a second. Nice. We get a ghillie hood. Another save in case I mess something up here. Alright, we just gotta jump across. And we made it. A crate full of mysterious rations. You find a crate full of Protectorate rations with dented tins and shoddy labels. A curious odor permeates the air. Investigate the crates. It's unclear exactly what's inside these rations, but it's definitely not official Protectorate crabble meat. A shipping label notes the crate arrived here from a secondary landing pad on Cloister near Winter's Grasp via one Sub Rosa Finagler. And that starts a quest. The case of the mystery rations. I'll have to investigate that later.
Dictates we rout all disruptive influences.
The Protectorate have dug themselves in real good. If we approach head-on, we're signing our own death certificates. We need another plan.
Maybe we ought to sneak around a bit first. Find some way to undermine their forces.
Ain't opposed to that, but I reckon our better bet is bringing in some backup. There's a reason folk go on and on about strength in numbers.
Can we signal our allies to send reinforcements?
We could, considering Spyreton's ours. Just ought to find a way to control the lift from here if we wish to call him down.
Alright, let's focus on getting reinforcements then.
Happily.
Okay, so there's some way that we can call a lift, and then all the aunties and choice people will come up and help us.
Subject to the most exalted vigilant, we must all fulfill our duty to the Protectorate.
Professor Ostergaard making a mess of things.
Prudence dictates we cherish all.
I too would never question the paradigm.
It seems like they're all going to be hostile.
Refreshment would put him on track.
Our enemies envy our prosperity.
Rough customers
Our sense of community.
Yeah, they're hostile.
Back in business.
Good luck couldn't hit the broadside of a freighter. Come at me.
The system.
Back in business? Okay. Drink some food.
Thoughts? Go now.
Drink. We'll eat some food. Drink some drinks. Nice. Encryption key added. For use by duly authorized personnel only. Alright, I don't have the mysterious audio cartridge.
Check enemy light just turned.
What the hell?
Terrible. Everybody who ate the latest Crabble rations fell ill. Rumor is somebody died. Was it me? Feels like it was. Never eating Crabble again.
Well, too much Crabble there, huh?
Under the guidance of our benevolent.
Terrible way to go out. Imagine just getting blasted while puking up Crabble. That's nasty. Oh, this is it. The Spiriton lift. So this is what I need. I need the whatever that is. Calcaducus? I don't know what that is. Behind the loose panel of the console is a mess of wires and mechanical components. It's clear that a central bit of machinery has been ripped out rather inelegantly. To summon the Spiriton lift from here, you will need to either find the component or work around the problem. Investigate the removed component further. While digging further into where the missing component may have gone, you see a sparkling wire siphoning power from the console. Perhaps this may lead you to find it.
Figures. But that component couldn't have gone far. I hope.
This wire may lead us to our scavenger, if they're still around.
Okay. Well, then I'm gonna need the N-ray scanner. You see a sparkling wire siphoning power from the console. This may lead you to find it.
Hostile planet day 35. Brought to you by the frigid cold and voracious wildlife. Starring noted self-taught survival expert, myself, Hoyt Schermerhorn. Oh, not sure how you managed to approach unnoticed. Could be I'd grown so attuned to my surroundings, I became one with the wood and fire and the earth. Were you left behind by your unit too? Are you in need of some hard-fought knowledge about how to fend for yourself? Must say, I've become quite the expert. Why, after only just 2 weeks on my own, I ascertained how to pry open a rations tin unaided. Did you know there's a little opener key attached? It's all going in my manuscript.
Oops. I'd love to stop and talk, but I need to find a lift control component. You see one?
Likely I have. Was there a big console that looked like somebody just unceremoniously yanked the innards free? If so, yep, that was me.
Would you consider handing them over?
I might be convinced to part with them for a small favor. Some key legwork for a mighty hunter. Me, I'm fixing to take down one of the local ursopods. A few sprat corpses would be helpful as bait. Gather some, and we'll make a trade.
Yeah, I don't really feel like going to get a bunch of sprouts for this guy. But you're such an accomplished hunter, you don't need my help at all.
As much as I appreciate the compliment, such work is beneath someone of my skills. Accomplished hunters like me are well known to enlist aid from peons, underlings, and guides.
All right, fine, I'll get you sprouts. Where can I find them?
Their habitat stretches from inside the archive's entrance to all over the overlands. Actually, should be no problem to locate. Here's a fetching headpiece that ought to make it easier. Put it on, and they'll see you as one of their own. Like a fellow sprat of unusual size. Won't run away. Have at it now. I'll learn you all about self-sufficiency.
Like a fellow sprat. There I am. Fellow sprat.
Efficiency and survival yet. Did you get the sprats I need? So I might, bait the equal parts canny and fierce. My cunning plans require... Have at it now. I'll learn you all about self...
He needs 5 sprats.
Sufficiency and survival yet.
I think I just need one more. 1 or 2 more.
Yeah.
All right. All right. Sorry about that. Yeah, I'm just gonna put my Moon Man helmet back on now. The premium Moon Man helmet. Give it that sprat hat.
Did you get the sprats I need? So I might, bait the equal parts canny and fierce ursopod into a trap?
Here you are.
Finally, give it here.
Oh.
Suppose that beats auto-cannibalism.
Sorry you had to see that. The parcels of victuals my neighbor sends over the tube have fallen off recently. Barely eaten for days.
Dude is nasty. Ha! I always knew you were a fraud. You know what? Just give me what I need.
Here. I wrenched these parts free out of the Spyreton lift controls. Just jam them back in there and kick it once or twice. Should work fine. Drop back in again sometime, will you? occasionally I do get a little starved for company.
This guy's creep.
Hoyt. Name's Hoyt, right? I've noted some right sophisticated interactions among the Krabbles lately. Intricate courtship.
Alright, we got some skill points here. Observation, sneak. Speech.
Rangers are there to help you. Don't risk falling prey to imperfect thoughts. Go now.
Alright. Calling Auntie's
Thought the
choice.
lift's working, did you? Aren't you an industrious one? Once you give the all clear, we'll head down to aid you.
I sharpened up the defenses. Help me finish the job.
Message received. On the way.
Here they come.
Right on time with the reinforcements. Give him Auntie's regards.
Lay low, Commander. That's order.
And there's the Auntie's choices there. Alright.
Wisdom, on your command.
Reloading in the midst of a battle.
You think...
Three down.
Trouble ahead.
Heard something.
Yeah. Oh, this is... well, it's damn beautiful. I can give him that.
Prized possession of Exemplar Innocento, the first archive operator. This cleaver was also the first weapon designed with the aid of the completed archive. I wonder if we can get it. This extensively tested, well-engineered marvel was the only helmet that the first archive operator, Exemplar Innocento, trusted to protect her private cerebellum. Ooh. Armor once worn by Exemplar Innocento. Looks nice. An apparatus for detecting Arcadia's coronal mass. Okay.
Caduceus, not detected. Entry kindly, yet firmly declined.
What was in those rations? Oh, will this gastric nightmare never cease? Oh.
I hate to interrupt. Have a moment.
Just a moment. Forgive me. I found myself irregularly indisposed from one direction or the other.
Pardon us if we don't shake hands later.
Seems I need a Calcaduceus to get through that door. Do you have it?
I am the Archive's current operator. As such, I am the bearer of the Calcaduceus. I still have trouble saying that.
Give me the Calcaduceus or else.
Certainly. I recognize I am in no position to bargain, despite the fact it will no doubt earn me mental refreshment at best. If you have cleared our fortifications outside, I worry what has happened to our troops. I have little interest in sharing their fate. I would pass the Calcaduceus on to you, in exchange for granting me safe passage. The Archive would then recognize you as its operator.
You can't leave. I may need your help with the Archive.
By all rights, I should fight against you to my dying breath for the Protectorate, rather than concede the Calcaduceus, for all it would serve. No. Capitulation I can stomach. Collusion I cannot. I refuse to assist you more.
Fine. Give me the Calcaduceus and go.
All right. I am providing you the Calcaduceus. Don't shoot. Here, you are now operator of the Archive. Congratulations. Be warned, you may find it a temperamental machine. Some maintenance may be required.
Okay.
Is there a Protectorate curativist course? I feel rather...
There it is.
Please.
Calcaduceus detected. Alternative operator postulated.
What the hell was that?
Maximum replacement. Greetings, sentient.
Oh, he died from that, from the bad food that he ate. That must be some really bad food.
Welcome to the Archive. I am ENIAC, the Universal Equation Numeric Integration Analytic Calculator. With the aid of my operator, I, a non-sentient inorganism, marshal vast computational resources across the moon of Cloister.
So you're the Archive? Its voice at least?
Effectively, that is correct. My tone and demeanor are a carefully constructed complex emulation, a means to effectively convey information to sentient beings. My express programmatical purpose is to aid humanity's advancement to optimize profits, i.e. gain over expenditure, to maximize the needs of our society above others, to attract the most consumers.
A little percussive maintenance might not be out of place here. I've got a wrench might do some good.
Beg your pardon. How may I best facilitate your efforts?
I have a large cache of rift anomaly data that I need processed immediately.
Perusing contents. Anatomizing diversiform particulars. Concatenating manifold integrants. Cursory assessment complete. An impressive accumulation of rift data. Similar in composition, though decidedly not in scope, to that provided by the Protectorate.
Information with the potential to offer unique commercial opportunities to those who wield it.
But why simply huck goods better, when such a bounty could be used to flawlessly regulate societal harmony, oversight, and means of production? What is the aim of your query?
I seek the means to permanently close the rifts.
The previous operator, Assessor Ostergaard of the Protectorate, pursued a like query 1 year, 6 days ago, though the amount you've provided is several orders of magnitude larger. To perform similar calculations of larger scale at current suboptimal levels of functionality would require
25.7 years, and any job over 2 decades is billed by the hour.
Any way to get that down to more like 10 minutes? Maybe 5?
Calculatory processing presently hovers around 49.7% capacity due to internecine conflict, misuse, and a lack of technical prowess by recent operators and their associates. In order to improve calculatory processing of rift data in a timely manner, repairs must be made to address the damage done by Protectorate and Anti's Choice operators.
Can I shoot it better? because that's my preferred method to fix things.
I am afraid that no is a mathematical certitude, despite the Protectorate and Auntie's choice best efforts to prove otherwise. Though must say I admire your drive. Some issues require the conspicuous application of force, such as a fractional reduction in output or descent. I am unlocking access to the Underlands, the subterranean cave network below. It houses 2 key external systems, cold storage and thermal transfer. Cold storage will require servicing before you may retrieve the punch cards needed for processing. Repairing thermal transfer is technically optional, but rather advised. If you fail to restore it, the archive and I may melt down later while running your calculations.
Why is that optional? Our continued existence should be a paramount concern.
Here's an idea. Set all turrets to fire on any remaining Protectorate forces nearby.
Inverting targeting protocols. There, any Protectorate still on the ground level is now being fired upon. Permissions within other areas of the archive are locked, however.
I'm guessing cold storage is a large walk-in refrigerator. Is that accurate?
It is an archival area dedicated to safe upkeep of all data collected in pursuit of the universal equation by the Order of the Ascendant. The sum total of all our accumulated knowledge in punch card form, kept in a low temperature, low humidity environment to improve preservation.
Okay. How did the Protectorate and Auntie's choice do so much damage here?
It is difficult to accurately ascribe an exact causal breakdown between premeditated sabotage, collateral harm, technical ineptitude, and willful hijinks. Some categorical overspill inevitably occurs. Attempts by non-order operators to reprogram my priorities have also led to issues.
Alright, I'm off.
Return later to discuss the remaining subsystem work. And soon, everything will be running like clockwork.
Have a profitable day! In lieu of my transactional mindset, I'm unsealed one of the display cases in the central entranceway. The Sears Cerebellum Protector is now yours.
Nice. All right, let's see it. Pretty cool. So we got to repair thermal transfer, but that's optional. We didn't have to do that.
Return when all required tasks. We are each of us ennobled by our place within the system. Your task awaits. Odds of success decrease exponentially the longer you stand here.
All right. This one's locked. This one's locked. That's the Spiotin.
You've got a job to do. It's a work.
Okay, so there's a couple things we gotta do. But I don't know exactly where we gotta go to progress this. Oh, it's over here, okay. Retrieve data from cold storage. Oh, it's pretty far, isn't it? It's thermal transfer.
Bodies up ahead. Suggest we take a moment before running in and joining them.
Take a moment.
Ready to take the heat off you, Commander. Just say...
I should have listened.
Give the order, and I'll take care of it, Commander.
We got dragoons.
Can you imagine what it must have taken to build something like the Archive? The engineering alone is unlike anything I've ever seen.
Alright, well these guys are friendly.
Suspicious data. It's a drone. Well, always crabby. This thing's got a mean streak. They have it on. Taking cover.
Ain't much of a defense for a strategic position like this one. Good.
To retrieve key data in cold storage in its present state requires a series of manual overrides. The first will enable identification of the storage brick housing the information.
If you encounter opposition, remember, our needs come first.
I think we get some opposition.
Huh. These ones didn't die of exposure. It was freezing.
I don't trust them.
Culprit's got a weapon that can do this?
Data brick identified. Proceed to the cartridge extractor controls. There, perform a manual override to allow extraction.
Remove this gadabout immediately.
Alive, Commander.
Got eyes on some
Closing the gap.
CNVR prosperity. Taking cover.
Oh, it's getting crazy. We got him. You got him.
They manufacture one.
Got company, Commander. Assembly time.
For our beneficent.
Society demands perfect thoughts.
Time to earn my commission.
Nice. Ha! Ha! Get the hell out of here.
Data brick extraction initiated. Proceed to the rail operations platform to reposition brick for export. Note, Protectorate troops have become alerted. A pugnet instruction.
Oh, they're alerted.
Necessary.
Looking a little worried there, Commander. Fuck, fix it up.
Okay, let's take some food. Do another save for good measures. I don't know if I can make that jump. That's pretty far, but I'm gonna try it. Oh, yeah, all right. That was close.
Subjects prosper.
Aha.
Inspection. There's that's some
Liquidate us. Marginal, Commander.
replenishing my fire-seeking shelter. Let me know when you need it.
Alright, I gotta heal up.
Data brick now in position for export to the archive. Initialize the final transport command at the data gateway station nearby.
You are one step closer to flooding Arcadia with untold business opportunities.
Convenient. Let's head over.
Oh, the ammo. I think I'm gonna use the... Nothing in the plasma gun? Oh, I lost a slot because of this helmet. I'm going back to the Moon Man helmet then.
Looks like a fight.
This thing is crazy. Can't stop that.
Freeloaders in our midst.
How are you still upright over there?
Gravelclaw angry. Let's meet get the claw.
Hold him ahead. I'm the one you need to worry about.
Whoops. Sorry, Niall.
Back in business.
Let me just eat the rest of my food. Running low on food here. Actually, I got no more.
There, the storage brick is on its way.
A Chillin' Plasma SMG. Okay, I'm not sure where that thing went once I opened the cargo doors. I saw it go through the doors, but I don't know, like, where I'm supposed to go now. Return to the archive for further instructions. Alright.
These folk built a giant computer taking up a whole moon, but without destroying the climate or its fauna. Reckon Auntie could learn a thing or two.
Those things look crazy. I don't know what they are. Back to the archive.
Our enemies envy our prosperity.
Dictates we reject individualism.
Ought to hire the Protector for demolition work.
You're quite the go-getter. I had half your gumption, I'd have landed a spot on Auntie's ship instead of this backward icebox.
I don't know what these people are doing here. Alright, well, we're not talking to them right now.
Cold storage is operational, and your efforts there are satisfactorily complete. I am unsealing access to the archive's upper levels. There, you will need to revitalize the reactor and disseminate the rift processing instructions.
Rift processing may require the services of an exterminator. Someone good, but willing to work cheap.
I have unlocked another display case in the central entranceway. The Tremor Cleaver, the first weapon designed with my aid, awaits you.
The Tremor Cleaver. Nice.
Let's hit up the reactor next. I've got to see the heart of this beast.
All right. We will hit up the reactor next, but I think I'm currently all out of time, so I'm gonna end up wrapping this stream up here. I'm gonna take this though, the Tremor Cleaver. Let's look at it. So I haven't put any points into melee, so I probably won't even use it, but it looks pretty cool. Yeah, so I'm currently all out of time, and I'm gonna go eat something, but I've been having a great time with this game still, and I can't wait to see how it ends. And thank you guys all for tuning into the stream. You guys are all amazing, and I really appreciate it. And I hope you all have a great night. Peace out.